Okay, I have another house to show you guys today. This house is in the historic center of Salemi. It's about 200 yards from the castle, just up this hill. Now everybody's asking, where's the windows? Where's the windows? Where's the windows? Okay, so this house is actually on a corner, and so three sides face the outside. So there's windows galore. There's a lot of light here. This house has its quirks. It's a very narrow house and it's very tall. So there are a lot of steps inside. And there's some work that needs to be done, but it has gorgeous views of the countryside, and I think you could make it really special, but there are some things that have to be redone. So they're asking $35,000. It's probably around 1,500 square feet. It has 1.5 bathrooms and I think about 3 or 4 bedrooms, but you'll see when we get in there, it's a little quirky, but it has amazing views. So let's go check it out and I'll talk you through some of the work that does need to be done. Okay, so this house is on the corner here. And this is the front entrance. You walk in and there are a lot of steps. So when you first walk in, if you go to the left, here's one bedroom here. I can't get this shutter open, but there's windows on both sides of the house, you'll see. Front door to the right, and then if you walk into the right from the front door, you have another maybe sitting room or bedroom. Here's your first balcony. Okay, we're gonna go up the first set of stairs. To the right, you have your kitchen. Okay, we're gonna stop for a second and talk about these windows. So these windows, a lot of them here in Sicily have these shutters, and this one's stuck. It's kind of rusted, so that can be replaced. The shutters are really because we're up on a hill. It gets very, very windy here, and a lot of these windows, including this one, are single pane. So when it gets really windy, it's knocking around and you'll get a big draft. So that's one thing to note. The second thing to note, I talked about it in another video about the regulations about what you can and cannot do to the outside of the house. Windows are included in that, and this house, great benefit is that it has a lot of light because it has windows on both sides and even on the side here. Bad news is these are metal windows and they have to be replaced because you can't have metal windows. You have to change it to wood, and then you probably want to put in double pane just to insulate the house a little bit more. Now, is that something, because so many of them have to be replaced, something that you might be able to negotiate with the seller? Yeah, potentially, but I just wanted to call that out. So, okay, so that's the kitchen. Coming back through here to the left side, you have another, this could be your dining room potentially because it's right off the kitchen. This is another balcony, the view just keeps getting better and better the farther up you go. So this is the view here, gorge. And today's not particularly clear, but you can see the sea way out there. Yeah. And a window on the other side. Unfortunately, this building has been worked on over here for ages with no end in sight. So not the prettiest of views, but at least it lets in a lot of light. Next floor. So this is the top floor. If you go to the left, you have another bedroom. I cannot get that shutter open, but it's another little Juliet balcony, a lot of light, and an amazing view. And then on the opposite side, you have a second Juliet balcony. Unfortunately, not a great view, but good light. Now on this side, so the owner knows some changes have to be made because what's on the paperwork that's on file with the municipality is not how it's currently laid out. So there's two options, and the seller is willing to work with whoever buys this house, okay? So option number one, restore this house to how the paperwork has it, which would be cutting that off right there and opening these back up to a balcony. So this was a balcony at one point. Right now it's a bathroom. It was a balcony. I can't get this door open either, but you'd have incredible views. And this is something the seller would do. So they'd have to rip out this bathroom, because what they did was they closed off the balcony to add a full bath. Must have been a gardener that used to live here, because there's pots everywhere. And I mean, you could see the view is phenomenal. So you could choose for the owners to put this back as a terrace, which that's option number one. Or option number two is you can keep this bathroom, and what they would do is update the paperwork on file with the municipality. You could still replace this door and have this beautiful little terrace up here. So it would be up to whoever buys this place. Okay, so that's the top floor. Now we need to go all the way down, because there's a floor. When you walk into the front entrance, you can also go down, and there's a whole nother level there. This is the lower level. What you have is, and this needs cleaned out obviously, but you have a bedroom down here. And then on the other side, more junk. This could be a storage. Right now you have a powder room, but potentially you could open this all up and make a proper, full bath down here. It's really up to you. The other thing that's down here, this, and I can't open it, but this right here goes down to the garage. So I'll show you the garage next. One of the things that does come with this house is it comes with a garage. So it has a garage and it has 4 floors. You can see it's very tall and narrow. Now, when my realtor showed me this garage, I said, oh, that's lovely. This is the road into the garage. So, I'm not sure how a car fits in there, but my realtor has promised whoever buys this house, he will show you how to get your car down the street and into that garage. So that's one benefit to the house. So like I said, this house, $35,000. It's a quirky little house. It needs some work. Paperwork, you would have to work with the seller to determine, do you want to keep the bathroom, the full bath upstairs, or do you want to have them convert it back to the original paperwork, which would be a terrace? But that would mean that you need to put in a full bath somewhere, which can be done. There's so many different rooms in this house. It can be done. The other thing is the windows. It has a lot of light in it, which is great, but the windows are metal and they do have to be replaced. It's a narrow house, a lot of stairs, but a lot of rooms and a lot of really great views. And again, 200 yards from the castle, 1,500 square feet with a garage, $35,000, negotiable. So if you're interested, send me a message so that we can get in contact. And I'm just having fun showing you guys what you can get for $35,000 in small town Sicily, right under a castle. So if you're interested, let me know.